Harris has tried to put up some policies on her website. One, it's hard to believe, but she puts something about the border up, and she says she's going to bring back a bipartisan border security bill. And she talks about, border security, earned pathway to citizenships. You have been a real champion for children and, the sex trafficking, the disastrous, things that are happening at our border. Your bill would have actually required DHS to deport illegal aliens who refused to submit a DNA test. They would have maybe faced a maximum 10-year prison sentence. Guess that what? That's incentive not to try and traffic a child. Democrats voted it down, Senator Blackburn, and in May, the Biden administration made a decision not to renew a Trump-era program that conducted rapid DNA testing. So if they're about the children, well, they're about abortion. What do we have here when she says, I want border security here, when they could have done so many things to protect the most vulnerable?
She could have done it today. She could have done it yesterday. The point is she has had 3.5 years and has done nothing to secure the border, but they have put a lot of effort into making the illegal legal. They've had the CBP-1 out. They've gone into countries and flown people in to the country through the parole program, letting them enter illegally. And we don't know who many of these people are. That is why we've had 375 known terrorists come in on the Biden-Harris administration. Last year, 99 known terrorists that are somewhere in this country. They don't know where they are. Tens of thousands of Chinese. You've got thousands of gang members that have come in this country, Agua gangs, the Venezuelan gang, and you can look at so many different states, and they are tracking these gangs.
Yeah, their policies have brought us to the brink here of, as you said, terrorists coming into our country, gangs now rolling apartment complexes. In our final few minutes here, I want to touch on another subject that, a lot of moms out there, independent women, are looking at, maybe choosing. Women in sports. You sent a letter to the NCAA president, and you're saying you have to deny biological males from competing. And he writes back basically saying they're trying to align with other national governing bodies because college athletes either competed under those or may go to do so. Is that answer good enough? What goes next? Because a lot of folks are watching this saying this is not, this is Title IX money that could be at stake here. And this is something that I think a lot of moms out there, Senator Blackburn, are very concerned about with the radical left.
You're so right about this. And it doesn't matter if it's a Democrat, independent, or Republican mom or dad. They want their daughters to be able to compete. And the fact that the NCAA cannot establish a policy that says biological males are not allowed to compete in any of the female sports, that is something that should be simple. And they should have that as a fundamental principle, that they are going to protect female sports and allow women to compete, but they won't do that. So they're saying, well, there are all these schools that are involved. There are states that are involved.
Please.
So that if that's the situation, Bianca, why do we need the NCAA if they're not going to protect student athletes? That's their job.
Yeah. It is such an upside down world. Please keep us posted on that and how it shakes out. 20 seconds left, Senator, and then I'll just want to get your reaction. Joe Biden is going viral for putting on a Trump hat. They're saying, well, it's about unity here. But, I mean, I don't know. Is it a slam to Kamala? Is it sort of, did he not know that this would be an image that would go around the world? Did you giggle a little when you saw this?
I did giggle when I saw that. But here is the thing. We know that the American people are tired of being broke. They are tired of seeing fentanyl deaths in their communities, and gangs in their communities, and human trafficking and sex trafficking. They're tired of men and women's sports. They're tired of being overtaxed. They're tired of crime in their communities. And they all know there is one person that is going to go to that Oval Office and is going to put them and this country first. And that is Donald J. Trump. And the American people know it. I'm glad to see Joe Biden realizes that.
So are we.